We are now up to a very interesting halacha where at what point does a woman accept Shabbat when it comes to the entire candle lighting procedure? So the Shulchan Aruch is actually pretty interesting and it's unique in his language. He brings almost 4 opinions how accepting Shabbat for women works. He begins by saying, according to the Baal Halachot Gedolot, Kevan she'idlik ner shel Shabbat, chal alav Shabbat v'ne'esar b'melacha. Once someone lights Shabbat candles, they accept Shabbat and they are no longer allowed to do any melacha. In essence, they're forbidden to do melacha. ועל פי זה נוהגות קצת נשים שאחר שבירכו והדליקו הנרות משליכות לארץ הפתילה שבידן שהדליקו בה והן מכבות אותה. And based on this opinion, some women have the minhag that after they light the Shabbat candles, they don't blow out the match. Instead, they just drop that wick or drop that match and let it go out on its own, because according to this opinion, they've already accepted the Shabbat with the lighting of the candles. So that's the first opinion. V'yesh omrim, and some say she'im titne kodem she'idlika she'ena mekabelet Shabbat ad she'emar ha'chazan baruch hu mo'il. And some say if she made a stipulation before she lit the candles that I'm not accepting Shabbat until the chazan says baruch hu in Beit Knesset, that only then do I accept, it works. V'yesh omrim she'eno mo'ila. And some say that no, it doesn't work. So we have the first opinion that she accepts with lighting candles. The second opinion says she can make a stipulation not to accept until the chazan says baruch hu. Third opinion says no, that stipulation, that tenai, doesn't work. And the last opinion, v'yesh omrim v'yesh cholkim, and there are those who disagree al Baal Halachot Gedolot, that disagree with this opinion of the Baal Halachot Gedolot. Ve'omrim she'en kabbalat Shabbat teluya be'adlakat ner ela b'tfilat arvit, and they say there's no connection between lighting Shabbat candles and accepting Shabbat. Rather, Shabbat begins when they pray Arvit. And the Shulchan Aruch continues, Shekevan she'emar ha'chazan baruch hu, hakol porshin me'melachtan. Once the chazan says baruch hu, everyone refrains from doing melacha, because that's the start of Shabbat. And now he explains, uldidan, for us, we have the minhag, the Shulchan Aruch is saying, Kevan she'itchilu mizmor shel yom ha'shabbat, heve kebaruch hu ledidhu. Once our chazan begins saying in Kabbalat Shabbat, mizmor shel yom ha'shabbat, begins saying that paragraph in Tehillim, the Tehillim of Shabbat, that's as if he said Baruch Hu, and we accept Shabbat at that point. So we see from here that Shulchan Aruch brings 4 opinions. How does it generally work? Generally, the rule is that the latter opinion, when the Shulchan Aruch brings, some say, and some say, the latter opinion follows the Yesh Batra, the later opinion. So therefore, the Rav Ovadia and Rabbi Chaim explain that the Shulchan Aruch holds that, like most of the poskim, who explain that there's no correlation between lighting the Shabbat candles and accepting Shabbat. That was only the opinion of the Bahag, of the Baal Halachot Gedolot. Instead, Rav Ovadia, Rabbi Chaim, and the Shulchan Aruch explain that the opinion of Maran HaShulchan Aruch is that women accept Shabbat just like men when the Chazan in Kanisa says Baruch Hu. And what, she doesn't come to Kanisa? It's not literally when she hears it, but rather when most minyanim in the area, the Chazan says Baruch Hu, or they say a Kabbalat Shabbat, Boi Kala, Mitzvah Shir. Any point in that time is when she accepts Shabbat, and therefore for the women, the same halacha would apply. That they don't. That's the reason behind why making the beracha first, then lighting, isn't a problem for Sfaradim, because the accepting of Shabbat for us is not contingent on the lighting of the candles either. Have a wonderful day.